And there is J.R. Todd's floater, Randy Green. We've got him wired up, and you'll be hearing from him throughout the day. Top Fuel qualifying. Here we go. And a whole lot of fire for J.R. Todd.
He's slowing to only 293 miles per hour.
So we're underway in St. Louis. There is Randy Green and his reaction at the line as he sees the fire erupt on J.R. Todd. And the fire, and boy, take a look at the damage. They'll fall on that thing and get to work on it. But he sits 13th in the field right now. Still a little extra work for Randy Green and the crew. And here they are live in the pits right now as they are all over that car. Got extra work to do, but nothing that they can't handle. Just listen in. We're wired, as we suggested, on Randy Green. There he is, the back of the car.
Hold on. There we go.
See Randy Green, they call him the floater. The reason they do that is because he goes in and fills in pretty much any position where he's needed. Right now he's working in the clutch area. He's got the pressure plate there, blowing all that clutch dust off of that. They'll probably grind the facing on that before they put a complete new clutch unit in there, put that pressure plate back on and get ready for that next session.
25-year veteran in the NHRA. His family was in drag racing, a real legacy of the sport. Now working as a floater for J.R. Todd. You see J.R. is there helping as well. There's Randy Green back in J.R. Todd's pit as they continue to work away, and he is the man that we have had wired. He continues to be wired.
I'll just hold it. Looks like I'm doing something. I try to tell him I don't have anything to do till we run the car. I just feel bad for you getting stuck with this project. Following some fool around with a camera. There's a chance that's unhealthy for you right there. Look in their pit area. You can't even see through it. Need a chainsaw to cut that. A little heavy fuel. Maybe that's some of that Schumacher fuel, huh?
This is your life.
I told Andrew.
Hi, Ma Green.
I told Andrew, I said, with your dad walking around with this video camera, you're still going to be on film more than me.
Big movie star and the daggone national dragster. That's cool. Good for you.
And I spent 25 years trying to stay in the shadows. I'm not about it.
I know. We all know that. But it's still cool. Get a couple copies for, you know, your parents or whatever.
I haven't even got a copy of it. My mom will get one. She'll be out trying to buy a dozen of them from a local auto parts store.
I tell you, I've known Randy Green for 25 years ago. Trust me, he doesn't like staying under the radar back in the day because he would have took it on his iPhone video of it and tried to pick up the women in the bar with it.
Yeah.
We're back watching them live, and you can see the motor totally out of the chassis now, and that was a great article in National Dragster.
Let's take a look at Randy Green, the floater, as he calls him, just goes around and does all the different odd jobs. Right there, he's got a fixture. Looks like he's going to be checking the push rods, make sure they're all straight. Don't want to put a bent push rod back in that engine. You would just be causing more problems.
Well, back in the pits of J.R. Todd and Randy Green as we continue qualifying. Funny cars are coming up, and they've got to get that Top Fuel dragster back in shape, repair all the damage from its fire before they're going to bring it back out for the fourth and the final session. And they continue to work in J.R. Todd's pit, including J.R. now working with Randy Green.
Randy Green, he just does whatever it takes. He just fills in. That's what a floater does, helping his driver pack the parachute. helping the clutch guy do the clutch, helping the head guys do the check the push rods. Wherever he's needed, that's what he does, because Randy Green has pretty much done everything there is to do on these race cars.
Remember, we talked earlier about him being featured in National Dragster and what that does for your career. This is a bit earlier.
JR, is this your doing?
I did not do it.
Dude, nobody even knows who I am. They want JR. What in the world would you want my autograph for? Oh, you don't want me to sign that. I just work on it.
Come on, man. Getting it down the track.
If they want to see the legend, they need to go talk to Mike Dunn. Because he is the legend. It's like that picture that Morgan's got, the man, the myth, the legend. You're going down for that one.
No, wait a minute now.
You're going down for that one. In fact, you're going to have a 3 a.m., a 4 a.m., and a 5 a.m. wake-up call. All right? And if I can get the key to your room, I'm flooding it.
Yeah, that was his PR guy, Jay Wells, and he's getting him for even getting that magazine article created. They continue to work on the parachutes, and we'll see what happens when they come out for the 4th and final session of Top Fuel. Stay with us. Back in J.R. Todd's pit. Well, here comes more of the motor parts that drop back in there. The block is going in. They had to do a complete motor change, and Randy Green's still working it.
You got the back? Yep.
Yeah, when it pushes out the head gasket, usually it burns all the aluminum on the cylinder head and a lot of times on the engine block itself. So that necessitates the engine change. They have plenty of spare bullets, as they call them, back in the trailer. That's a complete short block normally with you know, a lot of times they have the rods and pistons. Sometimes they're just a block with just a cranks and cam set, and they're all degreed in, and they have to shove the rods and pistons back in. But either way, it's not. It's an easy fix for these guys. They do it all the time.
And why are they doing all this work? This was JR earlier.
It's one of those things, and remember, it pushes the head gasket out. There's a copper gasket that sits between the cylinder head and the engine block that seals the engine. When that thing burns out, obviously the engine isn't sealed. It allows fuel and oil to get out on the headers, catches it on fire, and it's a lot of engine damage. The car can still move. It's it's not like connecting rods coming out and usually the engine just kind of quits. It's still moving, although it's lost a lot of power at that point, and obviously an awful lot of engine damage also.
J.R. Todd's pit. Get another look at Randy as he continues his job as floater. Now working with the exhaust pipe. And the guy is just multi-talented and a star of National Dragster. There is more to come, a great deal more, and more chances for fast speeds and records. We've had him wired all day. We continue to keep him wired as we welcome you back to the O'Reilly Midwest Nationals from Gateway International Raceway in Illinois, just across the river from St. Louis. And we're watching the continued work in J.R. Todd's pit. And to have the mic all wired up.
We're just getting started in the season. You're not done yet. I'm just glad we're out of practice for that. Let's not get in practice.
I'm not trying to make a habit of it.
No.
What you got there?
I gotta go order some more parachutes. Jesus. Oh. More packs, 2 more chutes.
Do we have any spare here?
Still got more parachutes and packs. I don't know what's mounted on the post though, so I gotta mount some tonight. Ready to get some stuff and put it back together.
Continuing to watch Randy Green and JR.
Yeah. I don't smoke that much except at the track.
I'm about to start taking it up.
This is going to be a 2-pack day, I think.
There is a great deal yet to come, including Top Fuel. We'll see how brother Randy Green does in getting J.R. Todd's machine to the line.
Tony, right over here, Vic.
Comes old Smoothie. Oh, don't you start too.
I came over to see if they was filming a thing for ESPN Classic.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's nice. I love it.
Oh, well, he knows that he's loved. Showing you Randy Green in his natural environment all day today. Now we've got him wired up differently where we can talk to him. Thanks for your help today, Randy.
It's my pleasure, Paul.
Not too embarrassing?
Very embarrassing.
I figured.
Well, you know, Randy, we learned what the term floater is today, and it's basically you're a jack of all trades, I guess you could say. It's probably easier to tell the people at home what you don't do as opposed to what you do on the race car.
Well, I don't have anything to do with the tuning of the car or anything like that. I just maintain a few of the parts and look at the chassis and stuff like that during the week. Just do what I need to do, whatever it takes to help the team, and you know, it's no big deal to me. It's just a job. I enjoy it. I love it, and you know, that's it.
25 years in the sport and a legacy in drag racing. Thank you so very much, and nice to see you sign an autograph or two.
Yeah, thanks. That was very embarrassing, but I appreciate it, you guys.
All right.